Friday, September 15, 2023. Right now is 9:40. The market been open for around 10 minutes. So today is the option expiration day, and let's go right into it. My NIO, I'm just gonna roll. The NIO trade is right there, expire right there. So I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna open another one. 12 delta, and then the yeah, I pocket the full premium, 66 cents on your share, so $66 a contract. So yeah, it depends on how many contract you. So you have each contract you make $66. That's that. Okay, so let's look at the next contract that I'm going to roll into, since I have a long-term fundamental bias on these guys. The next one would be October 20th expiration date, which has a good 35 trading days on it. 12 delta, also a 35 at this point. 35, and it's worth around 44 cents or so, yeah, on that. And NIO would be, let's take a look at NIO. On this October 20th expiration day, yeah, there's not much volatility because VIX is pretty compressed and only 4 weeks or so. And VIX is really low, so the NIO, yeah, much on these premium at these level. Volatility is really low. $9 one, $9 one, 16 delta. It's only 17 cents each, so it's $17 on each contract that you stand to gain. They're very little premium right now on these guys. I mean, this is flattening out here. So it got flattened out. So it's basing around $10. Would it go lower? Like, let's see, 7 something is literally is all-time low. Not really. Before that ramp. If you believe in alternative energy and you believe in some of these China EV manufacturer, yeah, this is a good place. Basing here now. It's basing around the low. I mean, it's just hovering. Yeah, so yeah, the question is, do I go even further out for the November contract? And no, although you get 64 cents, that's 2 months out, but at $33 for 13 delta, 33, it's all the way down here. 35, 33 is even much further. That's 8 weeks out. Yeah. Do I wait for it to come in bounce, or on this one I can like 1, like 2, like 3 as usual. I can do that too. So let's roll. I mean, I'm letting this option expire, pocketing the full premium already. The question is, do I roll now? I mean, do I roll later? I can start rolling now. The 34 would be the good one in actuality. Though it's much less, even much less premium, only like 9 delta. So it's like 90% of it not expiring. 34, it really have to come off. Yeah, get it 31 cents or so. So sell single. Yeah. Trying to see if I can get a 31. Yeah. Let's see, let's send that. So I'm rolling this, and oh, I got filled. So now I just open another one. Yeah. So another cash secure put. So let's add that. And delta is 10 delta. So that's good. Yeah. So road. This is a positive row. Wow, NIO is a negative row because probably lose a little. On. Let's put a date first. 9, 15, 23. Positive row. 2. Cash secured puts. Expiration is October 20th. It is a 34 strike at 31 cents, and this would be like 1, so I can add more if things goes, if the payment go richer, and delta equal 10. So do this one. I do intend to add more on these, on this guy. Yeah, so that. So now I open the 34. Okay, so let's mark that. Have a long position around 34. Yeah, here we go. And expiration on October 20th, the Friday of the month. So roll another one. Yeah, as long as we're up there, we're good. Yeah, okay. So we rolled. This one, NIO. NIO is basing also. So let's do that too. Since let's do the October. Okay, let me see what's going on. NIO. And, oh, this one I was close 2 days before. Close a little too early. I think it was going to come in. So that one actually lost money. 54 bucks. I gained 66, 54. I'll make 10 bucks last month on the EV trade. That's fine. So since that's close, that just leave it as that. That I can leave. And then I open another tray. Rolling this, roll $9, 17 delta. $9. Okay. Probably going to drift there if the market comes off or itself. I mean, it's really heavy. NIO is the heavy one. What about XPEV? XPEV might be a better choice. Yeah. don't need to chase the heavy one. $14 strike will give me is at 8 delta and 16 cents. At $14. Okay, that looked pretty nice. I mean, that's where I'm going with this pattern, even if do a double. But yeah, I think I prefer this guy. This guy look a little bit more promising. The retracement, the whole point is that this is the move, the most recent rally is still actually overall in that trend line, and it is that did not retrace. It retraces much to come back, but if you compare that to NIO, you compare that to NIO, NIO get its back up run and it came all the way down, and then based on 200 days moving average, wow, expand. It's still far away from 200 moving days. So this is actually have better fundamentals. So I'm selling this guy instead, definitely. This is the stronger of the two. So let me sell a single. There we go, sell. A single. It's going to give me 16 cents on a 14 strike cash. 14, that's good. That's a good point. Yeah, that's a pretty good point. So, yeah, I would do that. Let me sell one contract first right now. Yep. Okay, that got filled. I love that sound. So let's put it in. Let's put 14. About there we go. Okay, so let's do the 14. That's fine. Style visibility. Okay, so and this will expire on October 20th. Let's put that Friday, October 20th. Yeah, so style text, let's make it, there we go, much more legible. Let's make it legible. Okay, yeah, so let's add commentary. So this is September 15, 23. Right. Cash secured puts, and that will be October 20th. 20th. October 20th. Strike. Let's see how should I do that? Okay, it's October 20th. Okay, secure put. Expiration on October 20th. 14 strike and 8 delta, and that was 16 cents. There we go. Oh, let's do it this way. Let's put the information. That's the expiration. That's the strike. Let's put in 16 cents. Share. And yeah, that's good enough for me. Good. So that's that. That's a tray. trades. Okay, so BYDDF. Nah, it retracement penetrate through the 200 days moving average, so I'll leave that. So these are EV. This is basing, so we might have something. It's basing, and I kind of actually like these basing. Then November you have earnings again. That volatility. This was earnings comes out and do much, so I pushed down a little bit more after earnings, and then it's staying at this level. So let's see. I want to see if buys. Well, I thought this buys comes in, but on earnings, they've kind of bought it and had held it at $10 level at that sense. $9 is actually a pretty good strike because the buyer is here. But there's still pressure, selling pressure on this guy. So NIO, still looking at the $9. $9 is 17 delta. People a little lower delta. 17 delta is a little high right now. I will wait a little bit. Yeah, I'll wait a little bit. So this is still intact. This trend. 4 points. This trend. It's like hugging above the 50 days moving average. But I expect eventually, if nothing substantial fundamentally, it will just go sideways. Yeah, but I have room, a lot of room on this. So this is looking good. Lee is looking good as usual. Yeah, it got extended. You know what? I should just not lump them together. I should this is this tray. I should add another Xbox. Alright, there we go. Yeah, probably better. This is this tray. So this one works out. So I will just give it a green color. Yeah. Okay, so this is a smaller font. Don't need to be so big. Yeah, I haven't done that tray is done. Now it's this tray. Road cache secure put. Good. And NIO, I'll wait for it. Wait a little bit more. See if yeah, maybe it drifts always back down a little, yeah. So now the thing is, although I paid $54 to buy it back, originally I had 30 cents of premium. So on this trade, I actually only lose 24 cents each share. So it's $24 each contract. Wow, the one that worked out, Lee, I pocket $66 each contract. So in net, I'll actually $40 on one-to-one contract. I sold these two contracts, so I made out $44 for that trade. Yeah, but NIO is a little weak, really weak. So yeah, I didn't like this huge retracement. So buyer comes in at 10. I will give it a little bit more time. Okay, let's go back. Let's go. Let's see. Let's go to news. Market's slightly down right now. United Auto Worker Unions on strike. Okay, arms jump. Mover, market mover. Parallel GM. Okay, Texas. Adobe is getting hit. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, Lee, Ray Dalio, Bridgewater. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I like Ray Dalio's talk and stuff. He has a very broad, long-term economic, macroeconomic view. Yeah, but the trade on those his view is very different. Yeah. But I think he's a good macroeconomist in that sense. To hold cash, this I don't agree. Don't buy debts and bond. So here's the thing: the interest rate been going up for the last year or so, especially this whole year, and we're thinking the Fed might be as towards the end of the interest rate rising of the interest rate from the Fed. In that sense, then you as interest rate continue if it continue goes up, the bond instrument has inverse relationships with the bonds price of the bond goes down. So you buy it now, you collecting the interest, but if Fed decide to continue to raise interest rate, then the valuation of the bond that you bought become lowered. Wow, to offset the increases in interest rate. Right now, there's a lot of instruments that give you really good yield. A lot of these debt instruments, and Fed has signaled that they towards the end of a raising interest rate in this environment. The question is what are the fundamental drivers that might cause the Fed to continue to raise interest rate, and that will hurt the bondholders. It's a lot, quite some of these bonds, REIT or so, and high yield, especially the high yield stuff. They're can give you double-digit return. So a lot of people right now, even I myself, start buying some of these high yields for the double-digit returns, but I put a tiny little portion right now because it's still unclear, right? So it's still a little speculation, but I want to lock in some of these double-digit yields for the year, and I intend to hold it a year, 2 years, so until the economy really takes off again, and I will get out of those. Before I intend to get out when or before the Fed start lowering interest rate or signal to lower interest rate, and then if they actually lower the interest rate, the valuation of my debt holdings in actually it will goes up, but then I will collect a lot more or less interest. In that sense, inverse relationship again. Yeah. So this is very macro looking things on the economy, and depends on we're already seeing pretty much a soft landing on the U.S. economy post COVID at this point, and because of inflation spike, the Fed has to come in, and it was really raising interest rate for this year, and that in itself give a really nice yield on that instrument. That's how the nature of this, how it works. So it is still very early to tell where these DAP instruments will be going. And so I will keep a lookout. Do I want to add to my DAP holdings? Right? Or do I just hold off for now? Right? I mean, double-digit yields are very lucrative, just holding that instrument. So, yeah. Okay, well, anyway, so that's that. Let's continue to look at market watch. Let's see what market stock can enjoy. Yeah, right. There's some speculation. I don't trade on speculation. Movement sticker unit strike hit 14 GM shares. So let's see what are they doing. How they really get hit? How bad is it? Okay. You got this a hit? Okay. It came right back. It opened gap down. It came right back to 200-day moving average on this, but it's still below that. GM. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. So as you see, the news and the instrument is divergence. You expect, oh, they stopped working, they're not producing auto, the assembly line is stopped, but so they opened down a little, but look at that. Yeah. So this week, I definitely missed the Tesla trade. I was looking for 30-minute false hammer. So that then the play is coming in. So let's go to 30 minutes and see what it look like now. And that was a trade for this week. And the momentum definitely came off now. Look at the MACD, right? The momentum is not there anymore. It came off. The upside momentum is done. It's not trying to make new high. So now it's retracing this big bar drop to the blue line, which is a 50 bars moving the average. But it's a 30 minutes, it's not as meaningful as a daily in that sense on the moving average. So, do I see any false hammer? No, I didn't see any false hammer. I don't see buyers coming in yet. So that's that. That's that. So we have to be patient. Right? Be patient. Right? As I say, these are the trades that come maybe once a quarter, once a month, and that's when you're gonna bang it in. You're gonna make the big bucks. Otherwise, other times you look for these fundamental long-term trade that you want to buy more stock, like the Chinese EV, and I would put out some cash secure put or so to capture some premium, a little profit here and there. And then if it really comes in, now we also buy outright the stock and put out more cash secure put on stock that have fundamental long view, and you trade around it to get your little bonus and help offset and pay your living expense, your bills, your mortgage, and stuff like that. Right. But when big trade comes in, that's where you're gonna make your huge play and go for it, so you can really be a trader, really go out there and make some money, right? So yeah, you have that's how you make a living as a trader, right? That's how you make a living. Is normal times you trade around it and you go for the high probability trade, good setups, so and you can sell options and capture premiums. Right? But those are nickel and dimes and you don't make much. However, when a good trade comes in with fundamentals behind it and you see it happening, then that's where you go in. Right? And you might risk just a little here and there. It doesn't go anywhere, then you get out, right? in that sense. And that's the nature of trend following too. You take a lot of trades here and there, and some of them is not working out, just going sideways, even the market's spiking up, and then you get out at a flat or slight loss, and then on those times that went for you, held on for dear life, and that's when you make the big buck, right? In that sense. So my strategy, as you can see clearly by now, is I do a lot of options. I'm constantly looking for options, for selling options to capture premium. That's like my 85% and above probability of winning. And then when I see these big trades, then I go heavy and make my bonus for the year. With these two main strategies, my trend following strategy and cash secure puts, high probability trading, I got these two come together. And that's pretty good. That's pretty good because one, I can consistently make money, 85% probability above. The other one is I have the wind on my back, so I'm going to go on the betting play and hit heavy and get my huge bonus for the year. Yeah. And same thing, even back as a professional trader, that's how to make money over time. You don't just go heavy and wait for the big one. And then there will be times that you're going to have a hard time making ends meet. Right? On the other hand, you're making ends meet, but if you don't go heavy and find those really good trade, you're not going to make the big bucks. You need both tools. You need strategy that give you both types of return. One, the high probability ones. You start with that. And then build experience, you start seeing things. You start seeing what are the drivers and how the markets of the instrument move. And you say, okay, these are the one that you're going to hit heavy and make you a huge bonus for the year. Yeah. And you're going to use that money and invest long term. You make money from the market and then invest the money back from the market. Then when your long-term investment start giving you a little return here and there, you can decide to indulge yourself and live a better life, or get a little gift for yourself, give yourself a little positive boost. But the whole point is you make money and put it back in the market for long-term gain and make more money. In that way, that's how you generate wealth. That's how it's an endless wealth cycle. Right? You find ways to make money already, and use that money that you make and put it back and make even more money. And that's how the wealthy people do it. Make sense? Make perfect sense. I don't make money and then go out and buy my 10 Porsche Ferrari. Those just wasting all the effort I made and then put it right back and enrich other. No. Besides, what's the point of those cars if you don't go to use it and go to the track? Yeah. Get a motorcycle. Those things are super fast anyway. Much cheaper than a Ferrari. And then you have to upkeep the maintenance, the storage. Oh my God. Wasting a lot of resource. You're better off putting that money buy Ferrari stock. Let the rich people buy more Ferrari and make you rich also. Buy Lamborghini stock. Okay, so they probably own some of them, Bugatti or whatever. You can buy those. Okay, buy Tesla stock. Better yet, don't buy EV stock. You spend $500,000 buying a Ferrari, or $250,000 buying a used Ferrari. I'd rather buy a lot of stock and then let it grow. $500,000. If even I only get 5% a year, that's still substantial enough for me to have a very good meal every day. Then a pile of metal parking in the garage, and I have to put in all this security system, and I have to insure it in the event somebody come and steal it. No. Better yet, let's not do that. Let's buy the stock that will make you more money. Buy assets that will appreciate, that have the potential to appreciate. Yeah. And this is why you invest. That's why I invest. Yeah, there's a lot of good toys. I'm constantly looking at toys. I would dream about getting it again, or like, oh, that would be cool. I can definitely afford them. That's an internal struggle all the time. But once you get over the hump, because hey, you bought it, and then within maybe a few days, a few weeks, a few months, the effect wears off. Now you have this depreciating asset. Now you have to put more work, you have to sell it, and you have to take a loss. I mean, there are ways actually, of course, that you don't necessarily take a loss. But that's effort, time you need to spend doing that. I'd rather spend the time enjoying other stuff, right? And let money work for me than having to work for money. That's a huge difference. The wealthy, they don't work for money. The wealthy have money work for them. Smart people have money work for them. So it's your choice, but my choice, you ask me anytime, I always want money to work for me. Okay, let's continue on. Since we're kind of like doing live trading today, it's like option expiration. So I'm looking for things to roll out, roll into. So yeah, the market coming in a little interesting. Okay, so XLF. I'm looking for a short on this. I don't see any tail, so that's that. Oil is at $90. Oil is at $90. Keep that in mind. Will it go to 100? The question is, do we have a reason to go to 100? Go up a little, dollar yen. On the 4 hours, okay, see, it's important. We have these notes, so I know, okay, I need to look at the 4-hour chart to find play. I am looking for breakup, retrace, and continuation. That's what I'm looking for. Or retrace back here. Yeah, I mean, US dollar is the economy doing better relatively to the Japanese yen. That's why it's at this level. And people are thinking that way in that sense, but it is getting heavy. This is definitely resistant here. It's a resistant here, so let's put that out. Alright. Kind of go through, come right back. So it's heavy. Okay, back to the daily. And okay. Chinese economy, they're not doing well at all. China economy, yeah. So yeah, pretty gloomy for them. Google, okay. Nothing yet on Google. So I'm waiting for market, waiting for setup. Yeah, waiting for setup to get a good trade. Netflix, Netflix ugly. Beep 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 beep. Boop. Soft. Basically waiting for the oh yeah, Oracle's ugly too. Yeah. Gap and come back though. It came back, trying to close that. Nvidia. Okay, it's spacing, so it's kind of like this area. Yeah. Okay, Intel break up. Now it's pulling back. Give it more time. There's sellers here. I need to see buying confirmation. Give it a little bit more time. Maybe we'll have a trade in a week or two. And I have to be patient. That's the game. IBM came back and then banks. I don't see. That's kind of like IBM. You don't see very active trading, very active buying. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah. Besides, the problem with this again, I have a MACD that do this, that, do this. So yeah, that. It make new high on the stock, but the momentum die off already. I can take this off to watch this. That's kind of like reversal signal. Yeah, Cisco, yeah, I bought and then I sold out. Loss 31 cents. Something I forgot. Oh no, that's not loss. Yeah, sold out pretty much flat, slightly down. A few buck. I was hoping it was an intraday, but it's just coming in. So yeah, that's not good level. I bought back here on that green bar on the intraday, and it drifted off, and as soon as it come back, so it up a little, I saw off, flats, lose a few pennies, so that's fine. So it's the Cisco, nothing yet. Well, we can watch. We'll see. But, so the big thing is there's not much fundamentals these few days to push anything. The only one was the Tesla Morgan Stanley upgrade, and really moonshot price target, $250 to $400. So that was the trade for the week, maybe even for the month. But yeah, that was that. Okay, so that's about it today. So I open up a couple more cash secure puts, and maybe Monday I will look at NIO again, see if I have some better pricing, or do I see any indications of anything to open that. But I open expand, I roll Lee on my cash secure put, and those are those. Okay, so that's all for this morning. That's all pretty much probably for today too, unless there's other big fundamental news comes in. I doubt there's much more. There's other trading opportunities for the day, but who knows, right? You never know. That's the fun part of this. I will continue to watch the market and see, and I will record more video if I have additional trades or additional commentaries on the markets. And that's that. Okay, that's it. That's all for this morning. Thanks for watching, and I see everybody next time.